Hey you guys, it's your girl Miss Haley Ray back with another video. So today I wanted to answer the question that I get asked pretty often, and that is, what is the best category to work in? Now this is a tricky question because it really kind of depends on your personality, and I'll explain why, and then I'll tell you what category I prefer and what I perform the best in and what I've had my biggest phone calls and biggest earnings in. So basically it boils down to being dominant or submissive. So with the calls, you're going to get a variety of different type of calls, but you can choose to approach it through your character, because once again, you are an actress. You are technically playing a character, playing a role, and being an actress. So what I find is that if you have the type of personality where you like to be more dominant, or you enjoy taking dominant type calls, even if your real personality isn't dominant, you know, if your character is dominant and you prefer that. So for example, for myself, I in real life am pretty submissive when it comes to just how I deal with things, how I deal with people. I'm not really a very dominant person. I do know people who are dominant, but I think a lot of times with women in general, we're not really in real life playing the role of somebody who's just like a hardcore mistress. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't just go around acting that way. However, there are people who are more dominant, more aggressive, and things like that. So for me personally, on the phone lines, I don't like to play the role of submissive. For me, I just don't like pretending like, I just don't like submitting to these guys on the phone. It doesn't flow well with me. I do know how to carry it out, of course, and it just, for me, is easier and more fun to be a dominant character, to be aggressive. A lot of guys on the phone lines are into that, the humiliation, the degradation, you know, the being told what to do, and really you being in control as the woman. And that is what I prefer as well. Now, some ladies prefer to do the submissive role. With that, you're gonna kind of just be doing more so you know, general things like doing what the guy is telling you to do, you know, doing like general, just sexy type stuff. Or you may be doing an experience where it's like a long-term, like a girlfriend experience type thing, where they just want to talk, they just want to get to know you, they just want to love you. Like, literally, they will tell you they love you, they want to marry you. I had this one guy start talking to me about having kids. So this is a real thing, you know, a part of their fantasy, and they want to carry that out with you. So for me, like I said, I prefer to do the dominant style of things. And in all honesty, I don't believe that I had to take my phone down, guys. I'm in Florida. It's hot. You can see I'm sweating. I'm looking glossy. But so those dominant or submissive is going to be your approach. Now, I would say, as far as the top category for you to be in that makes the most money, I think it's just in the name. That would be financial domination. Financial domination, if you don't know, is kind of the fetish for giving away all of your money. Basically, they want to spoil you. They want to send you gifts. They want you to basically literally drain them of all their money. And so, of course, this is going to be the category that is going to do the most. It can do the most if you know how to do it correctly, because it's basically, you know, them giving you all of their money. And a lot of them find joy in your ability to take it and the way that you go about it, as well as how fast you can drain their wallet. I've gotten literally a guy who complimented me and told me that he never had been drained so fast in his life, and he's never had a mistress who, you know, got that much out of him at once, and he doesn't have any more money, but as soon as he gets some more, he's gonna, you know, call me back. So this is definitely something that will earn you a lot of money. And so how you approach it, being dominant and submissive, is in two different ways, and I won't get into this video, but there's two different approaches that you will go about it as far as financial domination. Now, the second category that I would say, which I kind of spoke about a little bit earlier, is the girlfriend type experience. Now, this is because you're going to be carrying out a long-term relationship with them. So you're going to be building a relationship to where you guys are talking all the time. They're going to start to care about your needs, your wants, your desires. And so over time, you will be able to get a lot of money out of this person, and it's not going to feel so much as like to feel as if they're sort of like maybe a sugar daddy or a boyfriend or a husband even, who is just supporting you because they love you, they like you, and this is gonna be over a course of time where you kind of can depend on them to be a regular and consistent customer. Now, this is not to say that they won't just disappear on you one day. You gotta really be realistic. There's, you know, so many girls out there, these guys, it's online, it's virtual, so you don't really want to like put all your eggs in one basket. Know that these people are gonna come and go. However, you can have those long-term relationships like with these people over the phone, and that's why it's important to build up your character, and I talk a lot about that in the course, and especially if you have a consultation with me, which comes with the profile setup, or you can do a one-on-one Q&A session with me. I tell you how to build up your characters and how to approach these things in a certain way so that you can maintain those relationships and they're solid, as well as I will teach you how to, you know, get the guys to give you money without just being like, can you give me some money? Can you give me some money? Because that's not how you go about things. So I'm gonna have a lot more videos covering this topic because I think it's important for y'all. I think it's important for you to know, you know, the different types of things that you will be conversating on, and you know, it's not just always just about sex. It can be, however, there are other fetishes and niches and categories that you can get into. So if you're interested in learning more, definitely check out our course, check out our webinars. We have about 3 webinars we've done so far. They are all phenomenal. They turned out really, really awesome. And if you're interested in learning more about financial domination, I do have a one-on-one coaching where I teach financial domination and hypnosis. I'm going to do a whole nother video on that, but that is the category that I recommend for you if you really want to kick it up a notch. That is the category where I make the most money at. I learned a lot about it, and I am going to do a webinar coming soon on that. Stay tuned, y'all. I'm sweating bad, but stay tuned for that. I'm really going to get into that in another video, so stay tuned for that video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in more videos from me, you can also check out my other channel as well that I started, which is Miss Haley Ray. Please subscribe because YouTube is not monetizing this channel for me because I'm coming with topics like this. So please help your girl out. I really appreciate all the love and support. I love you guys. Continue to watch. I'm going to get out this car before I have a heat stroke. I love you. Make sure you love yourself. And remember, don't chase the bag. Make the bag chase you.